The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Weekend series between the Trenton Thunder and the Harrisburg Senators. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Austin Voth, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
Now in the box, Anthony Deal, and the
Leading
home-away
Trenton,
splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better
Anthony
hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Rodney Evans will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal.
Right
there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
That's a ball. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2 balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Popped up. Katimer has got it, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Ready now, Elijah Valentin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Elijah.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
3-2, full count. Three-two pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Don't want to forget about him. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
First pitch fastball in on the. Valentin on at first, nobody out. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Valentin rounds the corner and is headed home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. No one out with a runner at second. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he's safe.
Batting fourth.
Now at the plate, Scott
shortstop.
And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Count even now at 1-1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So
he stays alive, still 2-2. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
This is foul right side.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the
Batting
first
fifth.
out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad.
Mark.
What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early. Putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Settling in now, Joseph Park. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Sampson is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Batting fifth.
So stepping in,
the first
Gran
baseman,
as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Here's the 1-1.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's running. Pitches a called strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Coming to the plate now, Ricky Thompson. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And he falls behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding in, Steve Castro comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. To first, to his left, Paquette. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Enos.
Stepping up to the plate,
Sampson.
Enos Sampson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. 2 out, nobody on. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And here's a ball hit in the air. park, sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Paquette is there, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. Harrisburg is out in front, 2-0. Coming to the plate now.
Leading off for the
Paquette took an
Senators,
0 for 4
the first
in the
baseman,
victory last night.
Ryan
One of the keys to
Paquette.
securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Set to get his
the designated hitter,
Reggie. And it's been a real
Brady.
struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Urbina will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Okay, here's a defense
Batting
for
eighth,
the away team.
the center
And if you
fielder,
look at the numbers on this team,
Sam
defensively,
Hernandez.
they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Digging in, Sam Hernandez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
1 strike.
Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1. Maury McConnell will be next. Full count now, 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the
Batting
second inning.
ninth,
It'd be hard
the
not to
catcher,
because that first inning was
Maury
pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for
McConnell.
letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And the runner back. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Paquette rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
the left fielder, number 33.
Stepping up now, Elijah Valentin. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. The 1-1 in the air down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Shoots this one over to first. Thompson is right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We've played 2. It's now 3-0. So striding in, Greg Jones. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The windup and the 0-1. And he pops it up. And no one will track it down. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Benito Casilla. Now the pitch. Too high, 1-0. One out, nobody on. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Hernandez. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Rick Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Rick Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
High in the air out to center field. Hernandez is going to get there, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Leading
Adrian
off for the
Sanchez.
Senators,
An RBI double
the
is
second
what he was
baseman,
credited with his
Adrian
first time around. A ball and no strikes.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Thomas Hallbrick is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher,
10.
right? You're making pitches
Shortstop.
all around the zone,
Scott
and then you bring
Gadamer.
that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
In there at the knees, strike one.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows
now
that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
1-1.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And not what he wanted to do there is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning.
Paquette.
Stepping into the box, Brian Paquette. And their runners at the corners now. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is a ball high and inside.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Deal back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Hernandez is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Digging in, Oscar Urbina. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. And there's their first hit of the game.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked. Was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Thompson.
Stepping in now, Ricky Thompson, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped up. Paquette has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Senators lead it 3-0. Next will be the designated hitter.
Leading off for the Senators.
He flew out in his last
the designated hitter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Brady.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
So it was a
The center
strikeout
fielder,
looking
number
there.
11.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
Into the box now,
The catcher,
Maury McConnell.
Maury
First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
2 balls and a strike. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Steve Castro.
Leading
he got
off
on
for
top
Trenton,
of one and was a ground
the
out
catcher,
victim last time.
Steve Castro.
A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The center fielder, number 10.
Ready for another chance. Enos
Sampson.
Sampson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Runner.
And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Line throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, I think they set the runner there to set themselves up for a big inning, but it didn't quite work out that way. They've still got a good chance to bring at least 1 run home, but we'll see if it could have been more.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Castro stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there.
The
Not
batter,
a whole lot to say
the
about that
designated
pitch
hitter.
that hasn't been said a
Ready
million
to
times already.
Garcia.
That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Harrisburg is out in front, 3-1. So the lineup flips over and digging
Leading
in,
off for the
Elijah
Senators,
Valentin.
the left fielder, Elijah
First offering
Valentin.
on its way. 0-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
That's 10 strikeouts
Now
for
batting,
him now, and I'll
second
tell you,
baseman,
he could rack up quite a
Adrian
few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Ready for another shot now. Adrian Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And into left field for a 1-out hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Murillo
your
enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Pedro Murillo.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time, just keeping him close. He's set, and the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
To the left side, but it's well foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow.
And you know, guys,
number 10,
if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of 1, though.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. In now, Scott Katimer. He grounds it sharply to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Into the box now, Joseph Park, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Murillo, a right-hander going 6'5". He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is pulled into right. Evans is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Leading off the inning, Rick Hernandez. And they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Katimer takes it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Anthony
Standing in, Anthony Deal. First offering on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hernandez on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder, Oscar
At the plate,
Urbina.
Oscar Urbina. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping in, Brian Paquette.
Leading off for the Senators, the first baseman, Brian Paquette.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Fly ball out toward left center field. Urbina is in pursuit, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Digging in once again, Reggie Brady. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 11.
Into the box, Sam Hernandez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
A ball and a strike now.
We got time.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Evans. And that retires the side. Digging in, Rodney Evans. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
The right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Evans.
And a ball 1-0. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Slow roller left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ricky Thompson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher.
Now
guy
batting.
swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Now to the plate, Steve Castro. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now.
Please.
Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Thompson at third. Castro is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Now a swing and a fly ball. Park giving chase, but this will land untouched. The 1-1 home. Misses above the zone for a ball. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains 2nd and 3rd, but with 2 away now. Now batting, Greg Jones. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Valentin is after it. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The center.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Fernandez will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Number 19, Martin Fernandez. Now
Jamie Asensio gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Asensio.
So striding forward now, Maury McConnell. He'll start things out here
Leading
in the bottom of inning number 7. And that misses for ball 1.
Maury McConnell.
In there, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 33.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Elijah Valentin. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going.
Second
so
baseman,
he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box, Adrian Sanchez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. Thompson is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
The batter, number 10.
Digging in to try it again. Scott Katimer. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Ground ball left side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And it's a 4-1 game.
Joseph Park.
At the plate, Joseph Park.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on.
Leading
off the
Trenton,
inning, Benito Casilla, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's popped up out towards short right field. Sanchez is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Rosales gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Your attention, please.
Now at the plate, Rick Hernandez.
Number 24, George.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Anthony Deal. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
The 2-1 on its way. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
2 out, nobody on. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Hector Feliz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Senators,
Brian
the first baseman, Brian.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. 1-2 now.
Timeout.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Hopped up. Thompson has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Now at the plate,
the designated hitter,
Brady.
Reggie Brady.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 11.
So coming to the plate, Sam Hernandez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got.
Ouch, that one hit him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the
Now
mound.
batting,
That really
catcher,
gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
And he's back in standing. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Hernandez is off at first with 2 away. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Struck him out.
Your
Elmer
attention, please.
Mesa comes on from the
Now
pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the
number
ninth.
27,
Striding into the box,
Elmer
Oscar Urbina.
Mesa.
And then he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The right fielder,
Standing in, Rodney Evans. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Valentin on the move. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
The first
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep.
Thompson.
1 hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Standing in now, Ricky Thompson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Count even at 2-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking,
now
but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Lifted down the line in left. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. To second now, but he's safe as a run also comes in to score, making it a...
Enos.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and tipped what the pitcher gave him.
Stepping in now, Enos Sampson. Cattle loves it. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, he does surrender one run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Senators jumped out to an early lead.